Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're having a great day. It's a beautiful afternoon here. It's about 9 p.m. And I tell you what, it's just settled here. It's one of the hottest days we've had in the UK. So beautiful, beautiful day. And I thought, you know what? Let's have a look at some replays. Fire Red has sent their replay in, and I love the name Fire Red because I'm a big Pokemon fan. Yeah, Pokemon Fire Red. So we're going to see what happens here. This is Champ 2. I got to get that right this time. This is Champ 2. And I haven't watched this. I never watched these before we play them. I want to do it live for you guys, but also I just want to say, you know, I could be wrong in what I'm about to say, but usually what we see in Champ 2 to about 1850 is essentially people with a sort of a lack of fundamentals, let's say, but they just get faster and faster and more high percentage of the stuff they are doing. And you're probably saying, well, that's good, isn't it? Well, when they get to pro level, then all of a sudden things fall into place and they can't keep up with the pro level, and then they almost have to relearn everything they've got. So the best way I can describe this sort of the game is like the Harlem Globetrotters. You look at the Harlem Globetrotters, they go to any sort of local team and they make them look stupid. They can dribble on their knees, but they wouldn't last 2 seconds in the NBA because they don't have the fundamentals. And this is what it's all about. It's all about the fundamentals. So we're going to make sure, hopefully we're going to look at the fundamentals in there. We can then comment a bit more. There's no point me commenting on mechanical stuff because it's just more reps in the training room. But let's have a look at this and see how Fire Red gets on. They are with a teammate. They're not in a team with Artoimes against a Teddy, an insane cheater. And let's hope that he isn't cheating for this one. Great goal. Great goal to start us off. That's exactly what we want to see. All right, so you know, for me, I'm not a big fan of the boost grabs. I'm not a big fan of these boost grabs. I know some people love them. I mean, they're okay if your teammates directing it across, but I'm not a big fan of them because I just feel like, boom, we're back at the same position with pretty much the same boost we had earlier. Lovely central position, though. I've got to commend you for that. And that should have set up the goal, and it did. Okay, well, why did this goal happen more so than anything? Let's just, before we give ourselves a pat on the back, let's just look at why this happened. And let's talk about the elephant in the room, because I'm big on Nelly the elephant, right? Look at Artoimes. Is this the kind of teammate you get when you play twos? The kind of teammate to just chill out at field with no boost? To drive backwards and still not come back, even though you're getting 2v1'd? To only then right at the end to do that? Well, this is what solo is, you know? This is what solo is now. Artoimes, if you're out there, rotate. You got no boost. Get back, help your teammate out. Because I can tell you this much, Fire Red did a good job of being central, but look at the percentages, right? Okay, let's stop it right there. Let's just say this is a 50-50, okay? Now, I was never very good at maths before. You know, I went to the school of Scott Steiner's mathematics, baby. But I really reckon this. A 50-50 should, with the numbers, means it's a bit of a coin toss. Now, had Teddy have flipped to the right more and got the second touch, Fire Red would be all in. Let's just have a look at how this could have played out. The ball could have gone up here. Teddy could have landed here. Fire Red could have been all the way over here. His teammates were somewhere here. It's an open goal. So this is how people play the game, and this is exactly what I was referring to at the very beginning. People play it like it's a bit of a coin toss, really. They're not sticking to the fundamentals. His teammate not once decided to come and get back and help. And that's where the game is. It's basically who can win the 50-50 to get the goals. But let's just carry on watching. So first thing is, nothing wrong with Fire Red there. Great positioning, man. You had to go on that shot because you don't just want to sit there. You want to try and close the angle. So right here, every second you're driving forward, you are closing the angle they have available to score. So well done. All right, let's have a look at this kickoff. Not bad, not bad. A little bit slippy feet, as I call it. Oh, there's an open net right there. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is the sort of stuff. So anytime there's a bouncing ball like this, you've done the right thing here. All you needed to do was power slide turn. All you had to do there, I mean, this is mechanical, but good kickoff, good bump. Just power slide turn there, and you'll be able to shoot that on target. But no problem, that happens. All right, so just use your power slide a bit more there. Don't follow this, don't follow this. There we go. I can see the old subconscious locking in there. I'm going to follow the ball. And then you go, no. I'm not going to follow the ball. Smart thinking. Good man. All right, we've got to go for this. Oh, okay. They've missed again. And the reason they're missing these is if you actually look at how, right, look at the percentage here. You know, very hard to hit that shot. Should have been blocked in all fairness. But this one, he should have scored this shot. So like this shot should have been scored by Teddy. So this is why you have to go on this shot here. You've got to go for this because they're right by your net. Very, very unlikely someone's going to miss from point blank range like that. All right, good boost grab. Right, this already. We don't even need to go ahead, do we? Stop. Wait. They're both backing off. You can't trust your teammate. He's already showed us that he can't be trusted. Look, if you had a teammate you could trust, you could come up to the same height just below the ball and then boom, smack it off the backboard and just come down land. Happy days. Your teammate should take it, whatever. They're going to be under pressure because they're actually wide and this guy's turning out there. You don't know that. You can't see that. The other thing is to play the safe option. Well, say, I don't really know what's going on, so I'm going to let the ball come down with me. If they happen to dive on this ball as it comes down, it's just going to fall to my teammate who should be a little bit further back. Or they won't challenge and I'll have an instant flick available. But instead, you opt for this. So similar to the last video, you remember what I said about the lack of fundamentals getting sped up here? And look at this. We're ahead of the ball now. Our nose is ahead of the ball. What do I mean when I say, what's he talking about? This guy nose ahead of the ball. Is he talking? Well, here's your nose. This is the nose of your car. This is the center of the ball, right? So your nose is now ahead of the center of the ball. We only want it here. If it's ahead, that means it has to go backwards, or with the momentum of the ball going forward, it could cancel it. Fine for infield passes, fine for stuff like that. But in a situation where you're looking to take control, not such a good thing to do. So yeah, just be wary of that. There's no harm in taking a little bit longer on the wall. Just letting it come down. Just come down with it. A good center by your teammate. Wait. There's a finish. Unlucky. So this was a good center by your teammate. And this is what I say to people. People don't center the ball enough. How many, again, I mean, guys, right? You go back 5 years ago. The only way to get the ball in, right, was real simple. Center it and finish it. Center it. And it worked. It worked fine. And then everyone started watching highlights. And they said, hey, I want to be impulse and all this stuff. So they stopped centering the ball. But centering the ball works fantastic. And the reason centering the ball works fantastic is because the defense in today's game is terrible. It's shocking. It's shocking. I'm going to be completely straight with you. There's no way you should be able to wrap a ball around like this. But why does it work? Because they're going to face out and they're going to go for the ball. You see that? There's no thinking involved. There's no thought process. So Artois gets a great center here. Doesn't need to do that. That's just a point. And then again, Teddy, right? Let's look at Teddy's perspective. You see what I mean? So centering absolutely still works. There was a time where it didn't work so well because people got really good at defending centers, but that has been long gone. So whenever you're in this position right here, all right, I always say, try and get here. Try and get, because you're on the right side. You know, there's the center line. You're on the right side of it. But you want to be available for a pass. Now, if we look at it from Artois' perspective, it's going to be hard for him to get a pass to you where you are, okay? But if he just jumps and clangs this, it's going to be much easier for him to get a pass to you here. And if you would have waited here, you see, you could have took a little bit extra time, go up on the first bounce and tap it in. Even so, you should be looking to finish this, because the argument is, why are you that close to the play if you expect Teddy to hit the ball? By being that close to the play, you expect Teddy to miss, and therefore you've got to finish that. So how would you finish that? You'd go up right now and just put it in. Once it's bounced out, it's very hard to control. Nice try to stick with it. Let's see what you do from here. Okay. I mean, there's not much more you can do. I got to be honest. There's not much more you can do here, apart from go for a demo maybe and flip back to get going. But really, your teammate's job here is to dive in here. This is the teammate's job right now, guys. To come here and around and fake. Let's see what would have happened. Yeah, he would have been fine. You've got to. What did he actually do? You've got to fake as the second man. Sorry. It's just lingering. It's lingering. It's frustrating to watch, and I bet it's frustrating to play with. But again, there were things that you did there as well, and we just pointed them out. You could have flipped to go a little bit faster. I don't know if it would have helped that much, but you could have scored that goal. If you really thought he wasn't going to hit it, then you were in the right position. If you did have a doubt that he was going to hit it, you shouldn't have been there. Great fake. I mean, this is just typical, isn't it? I mean, this is Champ 2. People are going for everything. This is why I love faking. People get angry. They say, well, go hit the ball, challenge. Why? When people just dive. Why do we need to challenge? We don't really need to challenge. If he hits it, it goes to our teammate. So good patience there. Good bump from them. See if you stick with it. Teammate takes it. Good take from your teammate. Okay, right. There's never a good time to do this. And I see this all the time. All the time. This goes on and on and on. This will happen in every rank. If your teammate's trying to make a play and you're behind him, what play can he make? I know what you're thinking. Well, hold on a second. What if he gets challenged here and it comes this way? Yeah, and I get that, but why limit ourselves to one option? The option you got here is that your teammate loses to 50 and it happens to come down here. And why not put yourself more in the center? That way, if your teammate loses it, you can still turn around, you can still take control, but right now, Teddy's in a bad position. If he gets round Insane Cheetah, you can boost straight forward, he can tap it down to you, and that's an open net. Like I said, I don't know what happens on this play, but even if it goes wrong, you still want to give yourself a second. Like, you want to give you always try and play for options. Oh, look, there you go. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you were here right now, you could really scare him with a fake. He might have missed the ball if you were there. And if he hits it, because of the angle it's coming at, like if you would have gone here, this is what I would have done. I would have come here, and I would have waited, and I would just fake that. That's what I would have done. I would just faked it. But I gave myself options. If he misses that, it's a goal. But I gave myself the option. If he misses that from where you were, it's not a goal. So always give yourself an option. Good little double touch there. Nicely done going towards the back post. Very nice. Good turn. I say you came out the net a bit prematurely here, right there, because you've still got to wait for this interaction to happen. You know what's going to happen? Okay, now we know what's going to happen. Now I can just do a half flip and I'm there. We don't have to always move forward because we need to know. Anytime there's a 50-50, we got to figure out what's actually happening from the interaction. So just wait here, and then we're okay. All right. It's a bit of a dive there as the first man. I sort of know why you did it, but right here, all you got to do is just sit yourself right there. Sit yourself right here. And just jump. Just jump when he's about to hit it. And just block it. Just jump and block it. Don't have to flip into it. Just jump and block. If you miss it, you're right down here and you're ready to go again. All right. Options. It's all about options. The more options, the better. Going all in's one option. It's hopefully I win that. I like how you're coming back, though. You are coming back. Right. You should have waited here. Perfect rotation. But then don't spoil it at the end. So right here, you've done a perfect rotation. But if we see our teammate isn't able to cover the backboard here, see how he's too far forward? He's essentially in no man's land. He might be able to get to the backboard. He might be able to. But what if Teddy puts in a far post shot and you've come here, and if it comes far post, it might be too hard to save in this specific circumstance? Just chill here a second. There we go. Now we go up to the backboard. There we go. Teammate takes it. That's fine. That's fine. Either way works, but again, we're just blocking a little bit more. We've got blocking a little bit more because now with the game now, people can hit those sort of shots. Fair enough, you guys are looking for a lateral pass together. I was going to say, look at the ball when you're doing that. Just in and out of the ball cam, get the pads. Stay more central here. I would have said just stay here for a second, and then you can come in and see. That's why. This is exactly why, right? Because what happens is you are challenging. Look at the angle you're challenging from. All right, again, it's about options. Look at this challenge. What is protecting the net? You always want to be goal side. You should be here, ready to prevent the play. Boom, we go fake. Now we're shadowing. I'm shadowing. Pretend I'm facing backward. I'm shadowing my teammate that's there. He's cut me off. I'm still going to shadow. I'm still here. I'm still waiting for my teammate to get off the ball. I'm here. Boom. And there's my interaction. All right. So we don't go diving in. You just don't go diving in. Especially not as last man. Rule number 1, I think it should be. We'll change rule on. Don't dive in as last man. Just fake that. Good you did a drive challenge, or at least get back, and you got the demo. But what if he goes up and hits this? What if he goes up and hits that? He fake jump, but what if he's got the mechanics to make that happen? Alright, good patience here. Watch out for the flick. Again. And it all comes down to defending. See yourself here. If you're going to go back like this, just sit here. And wait. We don't need to dive on things. Only, like, the earlier when you jumped in the air and dived, like, that was good because it was an aerial play and it was going to, like, that was going to be a definite goal. When they're grounded, it's so easy. And I had this chat on stream not so long ago because a couple of people didn't believe me, but defending is way easier than anything else, right? Because look, he's dropped the ball down and his name and his car. If I'm here, right, I can see everything. His car's here. His nameplate is more on this side of the ball. If you look dead center, see, this one's like a little bit that big and this one's like much bigger. So that means the only way he's going to take it is in this general direction. The ball is grounded, so there's no danger there. So all we have to do is literally park between where the ball is going and where he can potentially get it. Well, he can't get it on net because he's on the wrong side of the ball, but let's just say he could get it on there, and this was the goal here, right? And let's just make the goal here, sorry. So this is goal. If he leaves it, it's going to hit this corner. And if he shoots it, it's going to hit this corner. And in that situation, you would be right here and you would force him to make this hit. And if it goes later, that's fine. But as he comes further and further forward, that's when you creep sideways and try and close the possible angles. Because the closer the ball is, the less time he's going to be able to change the direction. So yeah, no need to go for this. A lot of this is why I see a lot in twos. Because like I say, we just didn't get the fundamentals. You know, a lot of the players in the game today don't have fundamental defense. And look, it will always come to you. It will always come to you. And right here, what I would do is I would literally just single jump right here. And I'd be safe because he wouldn't be able to get it because I'd be blocking it. He misses it anyway, but we just don't need to dive in there. That's fine. Now, this is fine. The reason this is fine because he can't do it. There's no threat. There's no threat here. There's no threat and you're grounded, which means you can return. Like, there's no way he can get that on net before you get back. And your teammate doesn't touch. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's fine. So that's a good little drive challenge there. Real nice. Wait back a bit, wait back a bit, wait back a bit. I'm saying wait back a bit. Why am I saying wait back a bit? Because, alright, this is where learning to read the game comes in, right? This is where learning to see the cars, if you're going to play last man, is. And this is going to get quite technical now. So, you've got a guy pushing the ball this way. From what we see, and I'm just going to raise this up a little bit, because you guys may not be able to see it. Teddy, and you're getting used to seeing people's nameplates, not so good, right? Teddy, if we go down the middle of the ball, is on this side. See, because the majority of his nameplate's on this side of the ball. So if he has an interaction, unless he changes last second and hooks across, most likely he won't. Remember, guys, this is like, you know, we're still in champ now, so most people just go straight in for the ball. It means that his interaction and his challenge on the ball is going to basically push the ball in this angle. Your teammate is pushing it this way, which means it could pinch really hard over here. So that's something to look for. Okay? The other guy coming in here, it's going to be a head-on challenge, which means it's probably bouncing sort of rainbow down here. So again, we just want to cover ourselves with two options. So really, we don't want to push up this much. We want to sort of wait here. So it was the other guy that came across that time, see? So you don't know who's going to come across the last second with today's game. So you're here. Okay, so Insane Cheat comes in. And because his momentum is going across this way, okay, the ball's going this way, which means either a good hitbox for him would have been to time it right or to push it this way. If he hooks, he's probably not going to win because of the way Artoils is placed. So he has to come here and push it this way. So that's why you would have waited. Hopefully that's not too complicated, but you get the ball anyway. Big touch there. You didn't need to touch this. Big mistake people make. We covered in the last episode, touching the ball in the corner wall. You hey, that rhymes. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god. Let's get the flight. Right, don't do it. Look, here it is. Fine, I'll just let it come down. I'll come down. Do you know what I mean? And I would have basically took it. This I see all the time. All the time. People always touch this ball. This is a bad ball to touch. Your teammate's out of the play. You're in a 2v1 here. Any touch you have has to go into an unscorable position. Guess what the only unscorable position is? Instant shot. It's this. This is the... Oh, unless you're Astral. This here? Look at the size of the net. To score a goal instantly there, it's so hard to do. From here, look how big the net becomes. Okay? Same thing when you see people do this all the time. They come back to the net and they just smack the ball. How many people have you seen do this, right? They come back, you'll see it. You'll see it, believe me. Ball's here. It's coming back this way, right? And your teammate or yourself will just come and drive and smack into that ball, bouncing it off this wall into the middle where you grab the boost. And it's always a goal, isn't it? Because you're centering the ball up for the opponent. You don't need to hit it. Oftentimes, the real art of Rocket League is actually not hitting the ball. So if you don't hit this, you're absolutely fine. You do hit it, it's a goal. That's the end of that, you know. Should Artoils have been back? Yes, he should. But again, this is solo, so we need to just concentrate on what we can do. Not a bad kickoff there. Well, you didn't hit the ball on the kickoff, but that's actually not necessarily a bad kickoff because that actually works really well. Right, okay. And I see this all the time as well. I'm really glad you did this. Look at the way you turn, right? You turn towards the ball moving towards you. And you're saying, what? What are you on about? I'm saying you're turning towards the ball. It makes sense what you're doing. It makes sense what you're doing. Right? You're turning towards the ball that inevitably, because of the bounce, is going to come this way. And you're turning towards this ball. But balls move. So the ball now is going to go this way. You're actually going to be behind it. So the right turn for you to make was actually to turn this way. infield. And most of the time, that's the actual option to make anyway. 90% of the time when the balls come in here, defense or not, you generally want to turn this way because you always want to be able to cover your net and not let the ball go past you. So that's a small thing, and it's not mechanical that we can pick on straight away. That in here, if you would have come here instead and turned there and come back here, now you'd be ready to see the play, right? Now what happens instead is you lose your vision. You turn into the ball, which means now you're here. Now you can't really get a timing on them. And because of that, you flick the ball away. Not bad. It was a good recovery. But imagine if you had had the ball on your car, you could have seen him coming in. You could have gone for an instant flick and then maybe a double jump pop over to Teddy. And I'm making that sound real easy, and I know that. But we'll show you. I will show you how easy these things are. This is good. This is great. Good. Brilliant. Brilliant. I love it. Yep. Nice little turn away at the end. It's a lot of boost being used here. Yep. What's the rule with the last man? Remember the rule with the last man. If we are the last man, we do not dive in. You are still the last man. Your teammate's going to have no boost. I would imagine, yep. Because and I'm not being harsh, this is a Champ 2 kickoff. They don't save any boost. So now, you go in with no boost. He beats you. Your teammate's still not going to get back. And it's going to be a goal. Right, what should you have done? That's the real question people want to know. What should I have done? Well, stay here. You don't know what happens after this interview. I'll grab this pad. There's the ball. There's the shot. Boom. I'm going to tap it to the side. They're moving towards the inside of the field. And look what I got here. I got a wide open net. Wham, with a power shot. And he's going to go straight in. Hook shot, whatever. Patience. Patience is always the big key. Defensively, take your time. Block what you need to block. All right, so we've gone to the boost again. I'm not a big fan of this, you know that. But let's have a look what happens. So this is good that you fake that. You respect this shot. That's what you like to see. Good flip to get back as well. Look how much distance you cover by just flipping. Well done. You see your teammate jump back and you say it's time to go. You dove in. Don't dive in. That's the point of the play. The point of the play is you do no matter if you go right now or you don't go. He's already taken the shot. So we don't go. Because if we go, we're out the play. If we don't go, right, look, I'm just going to act out what you should have done. I'm going to do it 50% because I don't move around as fast as people with boots, right? Boom, I'm here. Vom. Vom. I see my teammate. I'm looking in ball cam. Vom. I'm here. He's missed. Perfect. My teammate missed. Bam. I'm going to go here. Tap over to this side. Boom. Another wide open net. You know, people are going to go, yeah, I'm not oversimplifying this. Go back. Watch the No Mechanics Road to Grand Champion 2v2. This is exactly what I do. It's exactly what I do, and it always works. Because people don't have any respect for the defensive game anymore. The only reason people get scored on is because they don't defend. If they just defend, they wouldn't get scored on. Because a lot of people don't have the ability still to actually outplay an opponent. Their idea of outplaying someone is for them to miss. Always remember that. Don't outplay yourself. Never get beaten by outplaying yourself like this by diving in. That's you outplaying yourself. Here, right? Boom, just go fake it, fake it, fake it. It no matter what. See, look, now let's have a look at the recovery here. And now you got no boost, which means you got to rotate ball side to take this corner boost. Teammate, they should have scored that. They should have scored it. It's a 2-on-1. All right? So that could have been a much friendlier interaction. Nice shot. Nice shot. Bump them, bump them, bump them. Yeah, there you go. Right, now you're in a 2-on-1. Take your time. Good. You can grab that mid boost. That's right. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Nice. This is good. This is good patience here. Now that was a great sequence. And it's fine to challenge this. It is fine to challenge this one because the ball's grounded. You know where it's going. The aerial challenges are the ones that really can mess you up. You challenged. You're on this half of the pitch. Okay. Quite simply, grab. Boom. Keep looking in ball cam just because we don't know what they're going to do. I'm here. I'm here. Teammate's got that. You just cut your teammate up, by the way. Here. Here. Double jump. And it's a goal. Okay. That's what should have happened. And remember, I didn't know where the ball was going to go, but we're playing high percentage positions. That's what we want to do. So, don't flip to the same side as the ball. If you're the first man like this, you've got to rotate. So you need to go behind your teammate. You need to go to the opposite post, right? We don't want to rotate on the ball. Believe it or not, we don't want to do that until many more levels above this, and people actually understand the momentum properly. For now, we can go quite happily with a simple backside rotation. Okay, This confuses your teammate. Look at your teammate's perspective. Alright, yeah, I'm going to go for this. Oh, no, my teammate might go for this. Up, and there it is. You sort of drove at him, you confused him, and then you just turn and go without any regard for what your teammate's doing. You should have gone behind them, okay? Your teammate then, because you should have scored that. That should have been a finish. But your teammate now comes from an awkward angle, so they're never going to be able to score that unless they're really good in the air. That was good because your teammate went off and they were both further away from the ball than you were. Okay, look at the ball, look at the ball. What's the interaction? There we go. We don't need to go for this. We don't need to go for this. I know what you're thinking. If my teammate left this, I don't know, you're right. If my teammate left this, maybe I could do some damage. But he hasn't left this. So when they don't leave the ball like this, you've got to wait. Boom, just slow down, just wait. I'm staying middle. Staying middle. Staying middle. Staying middle. Okay, cool. Free ball. Do you know what I mean? Instead, what you're doing is you're really having to rely on your teammate. You've gone ahead of the ball again. So you know you can't hit it. That's good. I like the empty jump to come down. That is risky as anything. Your teammate had it again. So look, your teammate's actually got this. See him coming in from a good angle? And you've hit it behind them. So now you've forced yourself into a 2v1. Good touch. If they challenge straight away, you're in such a jam. But good take around the one. Good flick around the other. Nice little trip. And you're doing it. So this little thing, right? This is something we're not making second nature there. Look at this little turn. You want that boost. You got 57 boosts. You got a bunch of pads to collect. You've got another 3 pads, I think, from here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1. Oh. Where's the... Yeah, literally, look. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam. Or maybe I go boom, bam. You know what I mean? So you've got another... You got 57 boost, and we got another 3 pads. It's something like, I think that's like 93, 94 boost, something like that. So we didn't need to do this. We would actually add more boost. So and look, if you would have done that boost line I just said, if you did the fundamental boost path, the one that you should know, like this is the thing that I'm saying, like people in Champ 2 should be doing this. If you did the normal boost path, like I told you, boom, and I'm out now, and I've got 94 boost, and I can see everything. I can see everything. So maybe I don't go because Teddy wasn't threatening. Do you see what I'm saying? I got vision. You didn't. And now you're on 21 boost. Don't worry about getting to the ball so fast. Remember, it doesn't matter. Take the pads instead. Take the pad. Take the pad to the left. Take the other pad to the left. And then just go for a fake. And never all in dive. Look how dangerous these all in dives are. You don't know your teammate's situation, but they're funnying up in the mid. Little fake there would have been perfect. The ball would have came to your teammate. You've pushed in. Now they've got to go up. You really need to stop diving in like this as the first man. Honestly, do not listen to what people tell you about being the first man diving. It's nonsense. Just do fakes. That should have been a goal. And that was because you dived in. That's the reason why that happened. As the first man. So don't dive in as the first man. Your other plays are looking really good. The majority of the time you're faking. The majority of the time you're going to the back post. But a lot of the time you're diving in as the last man and the first man. This is a great shot. Great little turn. And again, so we're going to just have a little think. Was that good offense or bad defending? Was that good offense or bad defending? I'll let you be the judge of that. Not even looking at his net. Right, let's have a look at the other player. Is it good offense or bad defending? Bad defending. Bad defending. It's bad defending. Yeah, it's sad that people can't defend and do the real basic stuff. But look, guys, the boost is not important compared to possession and position. So being in your net is absolutely massive at this rank. It's groundbreaking, really. And so's fakes. You know, I think it was Sykes that said the other day, it seems like most of the advice when you're doing these is just fake and shadow. And it's like, yeah, that is the advice. Because that's what's important to get right. You see, now look. Look, what have we achieved? What have we achieved if we fake this? Look. Fake this. Fake this. Because you're going to hit a ball. We've covered it loads of times in this series. You're diving in to hit a ball that's going to bounce off the ball, but cars don't bounce. So you're going to be stuck to the wall, bonk, and the ball's going to go away from you. This is a pointless challenge. We've covered it. Don't dive on these balls. Fake. It gives your opponents an advantage, guys. I can't explain this enough. Look at the advantage this gives them. Bonk. There you go, buddy. I'm going to set you up. Do you know what I'm saying? If he took a second longer and actually aimed this shot, that's a goal. This is why defense is the most important part. That could have been another goal. That was pointless. Just fake it, get it to the back. And this as well. This is pointless, right? Okay, you've done that play now. Get behind your teammate. Get behind your teammate. Look, you nearly have a head-on collision because you're following the ball. You nearly hit the ball back, which would have hit it into the center, which bounced off the ceiling and gone to the center. And now you got scraps of boost because you dove in and you rotated where they were going. So this is why I tell people don't rotate ball side all the time, because look, 22 boost. Let's say we do that wrong, that bad hit, right? Look. 12, 24, 36, my math's not that good. I'm on about 70 boost now. I'm exactly the same. You know what I mean? But I'm on 70 boost. Very, very important. Very, very important. That's why we tell people to do that. There's multiple reasons why. Statistically, it's the best reason. You know, statistically, it makes the most sense. Logically, it makes the most sense. But there's other things you get from it. You get boost. You don't block your teammate. You don't hit the ball back by accident. All right, let's have a look at this then. It's a good soft touch. I like this. And look what happens. The first man, look, I hope people realize how pointless it is diving in as the first man all the time. Like people tell you to do. Every time someone dives in as the first man, it goes bad. Look, first man dives in. Why is he diving on that? We don't know. But now look, yep, that's you out the game. Now, if you were mechanical, you would have stayed low here. All right. And you would have jumped off and like air rolled towards and just shook the shot over the top. It would have been a soft looper over the top to the top post. That's fine. Okay, but you know, that'll come with time. But look how much danger it put him in. All right, this is not good pathing. When you go for these plays, right, and you know your job now is to get back, the first thing you need to think is what is the best route for me to get back? So as quick as I can, but also leaving me into a position where if something good happens, I'm able to actually get some counter, and if something bad happens, I'm able to make a save. So right where you're facing, front flip, grab to see where your teammate is. Okay, perfect. Grab, see where the ball is. Yep, we got plenty of time. We can start on this center line. Boom. Let's say your teammate stays in that position. Grab. Oh, teammate's right there. Bang, bang, boom. Okay, what about if the teammate goes like they do, and we look at the ball and they are shooting in. So we go bam, we look. Uh-oh, it's coming. Bam, bam, boom. Why don't we stay here? Because it's hard to save. It's hard to save like this. You can do it. High level players will do it, but why not just give yourself a little bit more? So that's 3 options you could have had there to path. You get the 1, you miss, you miss, you miss. You got 14 boost in that, and you didn't get supersonic. So we need to be supersonic getting back, and we need to be getting pads on the way. Good positioning here though. I like this. Oh, overtime. Here we go then. Oh, don't tell me this is a kickoff goal. Oh, well, I'm glad you stayed central. Don't dive in, don't dive in, don't dive in. Okay. Diving in has been the... Let's just recap every single goal. Because, like I said, I was playing on my stream the other day. Someone got angry because they thought I was trolling. And I wasn't. And the fact is, and we actually reviewed it on stream for them, but they dove in on every single play, and we're just going to watch this now, right? Look, watch how all these goals come in. Here's the last man. Okay, what I've got to do is fake and shadow. Whee! Okay. In fact, let's just go to the other team goal as well. All right, let's just literally look at every single goal. Last man. Whee! Okay, could have gone the other way though. Could have gone the other way. All right, let's have a look at this one. Okay, let's look at. Okay, that one. This one was actually the only goal of merit. That was the only goal of merit, and the only reason that happened is because you should always, if someone's ground pinching, you should do a little jump and a side flip to the way it just came to get hitbox higher. All right, but other than that, Every single goal, where's the defender? Every single goal has come from just driving past the ball. Driving past or diving past the ball. And that's the ones that was scored. There should have been a lot more scored here. Yeah, just driving past the ball. Literally just driving past the ball for boost. It's insane. Alright. So look. Here's my thing. And there's another one diving in as last man. You've got it. Okay, yes, your teammate did not rotate very well. I get that. But you can't go diving in as the last man. You shouldn't be diving in as the first man, in my opinion, because you just play the ball away from yourself. Thank you so much for sending that replay in, Fire Red. I do really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope the replay helps. I hope it helps a lot of people. Guys, more patience, more fakes. Honestly, just believe in the system of going back post as well. It worked. Thank you so much. Look after yourself and peace out. Peace.